Coverage continues as we track Tropical Storm Debby and its impacts. Right now, North Carolina under a state of emergency, the alert extending all the way to the Outer Banks, where flash flooding and heavy rain is a major concern.
Emily Harrison joins us live from the Outer Banks with the latest. So, Emily, you have that umbrella. I know it's raining. What's it like out there?
Well, the rain started at around 11 this morning, and honestly, it has not stopped since. It's a pretty light rain. It's not too heavy right now, but the point is that it's consistent, and that expectation about the heavy rain, just like we were telling you earlier, it's going to get changed as we get closer to this tropical storm, and it's the reason why the town leaders and emergency crews are warning pretty much everybody that if you don't have to be out in this weather, you really should be staying home. Emergency crews with Dominion Energy are already standing by, waiting to respond. We got a behind-the-scenes look as they prepared this morning, getting their vehicles ready and all their equipment. I asked a lot of them today about the worst storm that they've seen in the area, and while they pretty unanimously said Hurricane Irene, they also really stressed that any hurricane or tropical storm can bring major damage, and it's people underestimating a storm that can lead to even more trouble. Joshua Gray says he is one of the first people on shift to get called out for this storm, and he is urging people to stay home so that he and his team can get to where they need to go.
See people out wading in the water, as we're driving through. The best thing to do is to stay out of that water because you don't know what's in it. There could be a power line underneath of the water. Anything could happen.
Now, energy crews aren't the only ones telling people to stay home if you can. Kitty Hawk leaders are also pushing that same message. And coming up on 13 News Now at 5, we're going to hear more on what they're asking residents and locals and visitors to be doing during this time. Live in the Outer Banks, I'm Emily Harrison, 13 News Now.
All right, Emily, thank you for that. And we'll continue to track Tropical Storm Debby as it makes its way through the Outer Banks. In the meantime, it's important to stay weather aware and ahead of the storm. You can download our hurricane guide by scanning the QR code right there on your screen. You can get a breakdown of everything you need to know about the storm right at your fingertips.